So I was whining to my wife the other day, said, I need new glasses. And she said, well, get some. I couldn't tighten them anymore. They were scratched. You know the thing, right? But I didn't want to go through the process because you have to make the appointment. You have to spend weeks to get them done. And you got to pay a fortune, right? That's real. But I did. I spent $500 on frames and glasses, and that was cheap. And then I ordered a pair from my sponsor, Zenni Optical, for $70. Zenni is an online eyewear shop. Prescription glasses, sunglasses, blue light lenses, starting at under $30. You go to Zenni.com, you pick a frame, upload your prescription, and they ship it to your door. No appointment, no store, no upsell at the counter. And by the way, if you are saying, do I really need new glasses, or do I have to put up with one pair to do everything I need to do for the next 2 years? No! You can get what you want starting at under $30. And if you've never bought glasses online, don't worry about it. I haven't either. Zenni has a virtual try-on so you can see exactly how the frame looks before you commit to buying them, with no salesman looking at you saying, those look good, but these expensive ones would look better. No, you don't get that. I'm excited. I can't wait to get my Zenni glasses and tell you more about them. If your glasses are overdue for a refresh, now's the time. Go to Zenni.com/podcast and use the code podcast15 for 15% off your first order. The styles sell out, so don't sit on it. That's Zenni.com/podcast. Promo code podcast15. You might have heard that live shopping is exploding. And I have to tell you, I have been on Whatnot for a couple of weeks now, and I see why it is. Now, Whatnot is my sponsor, and they are the reason I got on the platform and checked it out. I'm glad they did. They made it easy for me. I'm going to make it easy for you. I love it. Whatnot is where you get great products without paying full price. It's that simple. I'm hooked on their live shows, too. You got to see them. They're so much fun. And I see why Whatnot has climbed to the top of the App Store. And listen, if you're selling online, or maybe you have a storefront and you're hoping people will find your listing or maybe walk in your store, Whatnot flips that, because on Whatnot, you go live and you sell directly to people in real time. And I may admit, although you didn't hear from me, I may have picked up a couple of power tools or so in the past couple of days. I'm just saying. Whatnot, it's the largest dedicated live shopping platform with beauty, collectibles, electronics, luxury, fashion, even cookies, and anyone can sell. In fact, people who sell on Whatnot sell 10 times as much as any other major marketplace. That's because you're not just listing products, you're building real connections with buyers. So whether you're shopping or you're selling, download the Whatnot app today and get free shipping on your first order. Just search WHATNOT, Whatnot, in the App Store and start scoring amazing deals. How are you? Happy Wednesday. Wait a second. Are you happy today? Are you? Are you happy all the time? No matter what gets in the way, no matter what happens to you. So when that guy steps up and says something you didn't expect him to say, and you're like, "How? I didn't see that coming. Why did he say that?" Are you still happy about it? Well, there's a way to look at life, and I'm going to give you a mindset today, because that's what we do around here, that you can use to be happier this afternoon. How's that? Plus, a very short bonus section. We talk about visions based on an answer that I gave to an email a little bit ago. I'll share that with you as well. It is the Daily Boost from MotivationToMove.com, the positive boost you need every single day. But more than that, a practical, tactical, kind of get down to business, not too spiritual, not too cheesy, not too mean and tough. Common sense, my Scott logic, where I deliver to you 5 days a week. I say, here's an idea. Listen to it. If I can, I'll motivate and inspire you by the end of the show. But every single day, if you show up, you get a little immersion going, don't you? You don't have to listen to everything I say, but pick out the nuggets that work for you or for where you are in your life. But just by immersing yourself in this kind of program, it's been going on 16 years. It works. Trust me, doing this a long time. Listen, take what you want, use it, come on back. Anyway, good to have you today. My name is Scott Smith, founder, Chief Motivating Officer here at MotivationToMove.com. Grateful to have you here today. It's going to be a good day. Visions are something people mention to me all the time. I deal in the world of transformation. And people come to me and they say, hey, I'm transforming into something. I said, well, okay, transformation, we're going from this to that, but there's also a transition in between. So that's a lot of the place I spend my time. And oftentimes I will look at folks and I'll say, well, you don't have a vision for your life. I did that with a client the other day. I said, you don't really have a vision for what your life is supposed to be. And she was about 40 years old. Done really well, but didn't have a vision. Well, I said, go ahead and write it up and just send it back to me. Let me see what it is. Well, she sent me a very simple question that I thought was just really, really important and something I hear all the time and maybe will be helpful for you. She said, Scott, I know you said write a vision, but do you mean a vision for my personal life or my business life? Which one do you mean? So welcome into the world of Scott Logic. Come on in. Let me explain the answer to you. My answer is a vision for how your life is supposed to be designed, how you want to live it, how you want to feel, what do you want to do, all that stuff. Personal, it's just you, because ultimately, if you're in business, it's still your life. You still have to show up as you, right? It's not like you go into your business or go into your job and then, just turn yourself off. So you design a vision for anything you want to create in your life long term. And it's a bit of a fantasy because you don't know if it's going to happen. But I tell you what, when you start doing that, it becomes real. So if you want to do it, you sit down and say, okay, this is the vision that I want to have for my life and how I want to live my life and the way I want to move from where I am today to where I want to be tomorrow. What about the business? What about the job? Well, take my advice, Scott Logic, if you want to. Don't take a job that's going to not allow you to be yourself. Don't start a business that's going to take you away from who you want to be in terms of your big vision. What if you volunteer for the community? Fantastic. Get out and volunteer. But don't do things, don't participate in things that are going to take you away from what the big vision should be. You decide how you want to live your life. I'm not going to judge you in any way, shape, or form. You're different than I am. But every single thing that you bring into your life will affect your design. So write as many visions as you need and then compartmentalize them and then put them all into one and it'll work for you, okay? We'll cover, hit my microphone there. We'll maybe dig into this a little bit later on. I just want to drop it in. I probably shouldn't have, but, I just like to share. So let's talk about being happy, being joyful. Being happy every single day. I like to think about this a lot. I have a happy wife. I have a happy life. And I'm not instinctively always happy like my wife is, but I've learned to see that way. She's just that way all the time. I'm like more realistic, and then I get happy about that. Make no excuses. That's who I am. But there's no magic to being happier. But people that are optimistic, that are happy, that are positive, they don't have rose-colored glasses. Their life is not necessarily better. They don't have more money necessarily. They don't have better hours necessarily. They may. If you design your life right, you can create that in your world. If you don't like what you got, just change it, okay? But when you look at day-to-day life and everything that happens, and you look at how a happy person deals with day-to-day life, it's a little bit different. So one of the things that I always accept, and it took me a long time to do this. I was probably into my 30s before I just said, okay. I just accepted that merely being on this planet, being born, being here, having the good fortune to still be alive after 30-some years, I was, okay, I guess that means I'm going to run into challenges. Don't like them. Once I learned not to make them myself, to create my own problems, once I figured that part out, which took a while, I'm hard-headed, it didn't matter. Stuff happened. Tires blew out on cars, air conditioning goes out, garage doors break, stuff happens. That's just easy stuff. There's a lot of stuff that happens worse than that. But I just accept that if I'm alive, there's going to be stuff. And that's it, right? So that's first thing. Just accept it. Realize that those challenges are a privilege. A lot of folks ask me about this. What do you mean a privilege, Scott? Well, you're going to get them anyway because you're alive, right? They're going to come. So the privilege is that you're going to get them. So you get to deal with them. That's it. Don't worry about it. Don't freak out. So whatever happens, just say, okay, let's take care of it. No big deal. If you don't like it, make other changes. If something keeps coming back to you and you don't like it, well, you're putting something out there that's causing the issue. So just go, okay, fine. It must be me. I think I'll deal with it. By the way, come here, real close, real close. Nobody's coming to save you. It's all between your ears. If there's an issue going on with somebody else or something's happening, it's pretty much probably because you caused it. Just saying. I'm just saying. You don't have to agree with me, but if you look inside first, the buck stops with you and say, okay, wait a second. If challenges keep coming my way, maybe I'm bringing them my way. I'm just saying. Okay. Welcome frustration. Now, I don't welcome frustration. I don't like to be frustrated. It's a feeling nobody likes to have. But at the same time, I do know that almost anything I'm going to do is going to be frustrating. I'm in a new project right now, doing some investing stuff, and it's kind of a different area that I've been in before, and I don't know it entirely the way I need to, but I'm excited and I understand it, and I'll get there. I'm stepping in knowing I'm going to be frustrated for a couple of months until I dial in exactly what I'm doing. Anything you do is going to bring frustration. Now, on the other hand, if you're frustrated just because life, stop it. Just get over it. Move on. That's what happy people do. Either you're going to do it or you're not, right? Accepting responsibility for solving your challenges, run forward, fix them as soon as possible. That's what you do. So they're going to be here anyway. It's going to happen. You're going to be frustrated. Why not just accept the responsibility and go fix it as fast as you humanly can? It's amazing how many people don't do that. Dealing with everything in life, everything that is thrown at you in life can be a bit of a challenge, but it's going to happen. So my goal is pretty simple, and this is my goal looking at life as a very optimistic, happy guy who gets hit a lot every single day, a lot. And I have to adjust my way of seeing things and come out positive and keep myself moving in momentum and a happy guy. I have a very simple daily goal. I'm not sure if you'll agree with my goal. It's very simplistic, but it sure works. So I want to be happy, like a lot of people, and I am. But what I want to do is I want to get up in the morning ready to go. I don't have to jump out of bed, but at least, wake up happy. Then go through the day doing things that make me happy, and no matter what gets in my way, if it doesn't make me happy, I know how to deal with it and process it, and I just take care of it and I move on because that's how I see the world. Get to come home, get to play with the dogs, get to see my wife, have some dinner, binge some Netflix, go to sleep, have great dreams, get up and do it again tomorrow. And just every single day, keep doing the things that make you happy. And the only way to do that is not let the other stuff get in your mind. Don't let it get into your head because that's what's happening, okay? I know it's kind of mindset stuff. So if you will, today, as you go out and live life, and these little things that get you frustrated, maybe you're in traffic somewhere, and you're like, what the heck? See if you can let it go and just go, it's part of being able to drive. I got a car, being able to drive. I ride a motorcycle. You don't think sometimes I get frustrated? I just crack the pipes and give them a nasty look, and they're like, oh, wait, he's a biker. No, I don't do that. But I have done that, I'll be honest with you. All right, coming up tomorrow, how to multiply your time. This is something a lot of folks want to do. Wait a second, Scott, there's only 24 hours in every single day. How do I multiply my time? We'll be talking about that tomorrow. So I guess I'll see you then, unless you already got that figured out. But otherwise, come on back.